Isolation Nation, hello and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. This is a place we gather 5 days a week for an hour to 90 minutes. Why do we do it? No one knows. We don't know why we're here. We show up every single day, except Mondays and Thursdays. And we just, it's kind of a catharsis. We gather and we just are together. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not high. Don't accuse me of being high. I'm just trying to explain to you who is anybody. No one knows. I don't even know who the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine is, but I do know that his name is Steve Hofstetter. Everybody!
Woo!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I did it purposefully, Bowers. Anyway.
I was aware of that.
Yeah, thanks for getting the joke, Ben. I appreciate that.
I was aware of that because you weren't eating right when it cut to you. It was like, oh, and then you began eating quickly after the camera cut to you.
And also, typically, I don't just like go like that eating. But anyway, hey, it's good to be here, guys. Thanks for joining us as always. If you want to support the show, you can do so by Venmoing. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can also PayPal, laughfromhome.com, and you can super chat us on YouTube or throw in some Facebook stars, mail us some coins, whatever it is that you'd like to do. We would appreciate it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
What's up, everybody? We had mac and cheese from our wings yesterday, so,
Yeah.
I guess that's how we start a show.
Guys, eating is highly inappropriate to eat during the opening of a show, I feel like.
Yeah, it's by the way, I like that Bowers took a forkful and Bowers was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna have a triple bypass on the show. Like that's a lot of mac and cheese.
Well, yeah, but I haven't eaten yet today. That's what the reason I'm mad is because I'm hungry every day we start this show, and then you guys eat in front of me. Not because it's not a joke. I get the joke. I'm like, God damn it, I'm hungry too. I just wait an hour, so whatever.
I picture if Bowers ever ran a marathon, there would be people waiting along the path with little sampler cups of mac and cheese that he could just pound.
Ben, if I ran to the mail, that's what happens. Fuck marathons. Are you?
That's what I consider a marathon for you. Mail and back.
They're still in little Gatorade cups, though. They still got the sponsorship on them.
Yes, exactly. So, I don't know if Rachel's going to eat or not, but Rachel's here. Queen Rachel, how you doing after... Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Food show.
Oh, my God. Someone in your teeth.
Wait, while Rachel is figuring this out, someone sent this to me. Apparently, on Urban Dictionary, someone defined Queen Rachel. But it was defined February 5th, 2009. So this predates our Queen Rachel. All right.
That bitch.
Here's the thing. It's a very complimentary description. It is the most amazing, funny, cute, adorable, loud, silly, goofy, beautiful, crazy Italian Greek person to ever walk the face of the earth. So whoever put this definition was trying to fuck someone that they called Queen Rachel. This is,
and also judging on the description, clearly, never mind.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Curious,
wow,
Rachel, what is your heritage? Are you
Ashkenazi,
Italian or
Jewish,
Greek?
and Irish?
And Irish. Okay, so this is a different kingdom.
She has a drinking problem, but it's all Manischewitz.
I just spilled water all over myself when he said I had a drinking problem. Isn't that an reference to Airplane?
That is an Airplane reference. Great movie. Here's a fun fact about Airplane. I knew one of the guys that created it, and he told me a story one time that was pretty amazing. That they did not, the Zucker, the guys that created and wrote the movies, didn't know anything about writing movies. They didn't know how to write story or characters. So they would just tape late night TV when they'd go out on their VCR. And that's where they got a lot of the sketches for Kentucky Fried Theater. And one night they accidentally got on tape a terrible airport disaster movie called 0 Hour. And it was just the dumbest movie they ever saw in their life. So they bought the rights to it for, I think, $1,500. And they kept the character names the same, kept the exact plot the same, and just added jokes throughout the entire movie. They didn't know how to write plot. They just added stupid jokes. So you can get a movie called 0 Hour, and it's the exact story and plot of Airplane, but with just all the jokes in it. And they even kept one line the exact same from the original 0 Hour in Airplane. This was in the original, the following line. Now we just have to find somebody who can fly a plane and who didn't have fish for dinner.
Oh my God.
That wasn't the joke line.
I thought you were going to say the line they kept was, see abroad to get that booty yak, lay him down and smack him yak him, got to be shit, which is my favorite line of the movie. It's my favorite line of Airplane.
Said by Barbara Billingsley.
Yeah.
The mother from Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah. All right.
We had a fun overnight game. The overnight game was Moist a Movie, movie Moistly. So basically it was take a movie title and put the word moist in it for one of the words. So Lola had Crazy Moist Asians. I think Jeremy also had that one. Shag Nasty had Cat on a Hot Moist Roof.
Nice.
Diana, I think, had my favorite, so I'm going to save that one for last. Shag Nancy also had, I like this one a lot, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Moist. Another Chris had The Man with One Moist Shoe. But my favorite was Diana Gonzalez had Moist in 60 Seconds. I thought that was a apropos moist movies.
Very dangerous game. If you saw Rachel's face, for some reason, women hate the word moist. Almost all women hate the word, right? Am I right, Rachel?
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh.
Yeah.
But do you like it in context of cookies or like brownies?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me, but if they're describing genitalia and stuff like that, that's just why. No.
All it means is moist means like a little bit wet, right?
A little wet.
Yeah.
I think it means something different for women. I think it means something different for women, I guess is my point. We've never been moist, boys. That's why it doesn't bother us.
Hey,
guys, this is
Bowers.
dry privilege. We gotta watch out with our dry privilege.
Also, why did Bowers like unbutton his shirt? Why said they go? I guess it means something different for women, and he just slowly unbuttoned his top button.
By the way, I realized I don't unbutton the whole shirt to put it on my head. I just put it over my head, and then I always button this button. I forgot to do it. I saw on my camera. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to button that button. I look like a lounge singer, so I was gonna try to slyly button it while no one noticed. And then Ben, of course, always noticed because I don't think you watch the show. You just watch me. You just watch me. No matter what I'm doing, Ben's like, what was that thing you did weird? I'm like, I wasn't even on camera. How did you see that? Do you have a webcam in my house?
Normally you're not on camera when I notice things, but this was literally, as you were saying, I just think moist means something different to women as you were unbuttoning your blouse.
I didn't mean to make anybody moist. My point is,
you put on your button-up shirts over your head and keep them buttoned.
Well, yeah. Why would I have to unbutton all these buttons every time I put it on a hanger?
Because after you wear it once, you not dry clean it.
Guys, this is
I wear a shirt 5-6 times before I ever fucking wash it. I don't.
Steve, I didn't hear what you said because Bowers just said he wears a dress shirt 5 or 6 times before washing it.
And I don't said
sweat
this is the
or smell
least
bad.
moist I've ever been. Oh, that's what I said.
I do not sweat. I don't smell bad. You can't tell that I don't ever wash my clothes. You can't tell.
You don't wear deodorant?
I wear deodorant. I wear cologne. I'm saying I smell nice. I smell really good.
Fun part is quarantine has not changed Bowers' habits at all. Like the rest of us are doing laundry different, and but this is Bowers is just being Bowers. By the way, I've never watched debate.
I've literally never watched my Tux pants.
In the comments right now, with some women being team moist and some women being anti-team moist, team dry. What is it? I don't know what the.
That was an audible. I like that. Team dry.
I think Team Moist should be spelled with just one M. Team Moist.
Yeah.
Ben, did you have any moist ones you liked?
No, I didn't look because I didn't want to make people feel uncomfortable. I didn't like, moist is just not even though I've now said the word 40,000 times.
There were great entries, but I will say this. I really am looking forward to the game today. I think the game today is going to be great.
Yes,
So
I'm very
let's
excited about the game too, and we're going to get to it. But first, I'm kidding. Here we go. We're going to get to the game right now. This is a very fun one, you guys. We've all seen fictional shows, right? Shows written by other people, stories, dramas.
Yeah.
This one, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This one definitely doesn't exist. I'm sure one day we will just be a figment of Bob Newhart's imagination.
Yeah. By the way, I do hate that you guys typecast me as a bit of a dick. So, but I'll play the character if I need to.
Yeah, we did that. That was us. That was what happened. That was our decision in a production meeting somewhere. Like, what if we just had Steve be an asshole? What would that be like? That'd be kind of against character and type, wouldn't it be? That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a bit of a dick, more of a tip of a dick. You're a tip of a dick on this show. Just a little bit tip. Anyway, today's game is you take any of the plots of a fictional show or story that you've enjoyed, and you change it with one word. You change a plot with one word. So an example, Steve, you have one for us?
Yes, I do. So like 6 enemies live across the hall from each other. Friends. Or Friends could be a show where 60 friends live across the hall from each other. That would be a very, very different show.
So like Seinfeld would be a show about something?
Yeah. Show about everything, sure.
Yeah.
Or it could be that Walter White changed his life dramatically when he started selling math.
Amazing. That was the best one, Ben. Good job. You actually fit the game rules perfectly, better than what me and Steve did. So that's how the game should be played, is he's hooked on math. I like it.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
So that is the game. So $5 more super chat or Venmo or YouTube will get you in the game. We will judge your entries at the end. If you win, you get copies of all of our albums. You get copies, or you get a ticket to the front row. And I think we're going to announce this. You also get a ticket to a Nowhere comedy show now. That's a new thing we're adding to the prize package. So you'll get a ticket to a non-special event Nowhere Comedy Club show. So, hey, some of you have won a bunch. That's a new wrinkle. You get to get a Nowhere show ticket. So, very excited about that.
More times. Say it a couple more times in case they didn't hear it. Or not, or don't, Bowers.
Yeah. Bowers doesn't want to say it anymore.
You don't want to say it anymore?
Bowers, you can say
Bowers,
it again.
We love you.
I don't want to say it anymore.
We love you so much, Bowers.
I don't want to say it anymore. You can say it
Like
anymore.
you can't act like it's a ridiculous comment that we make. You literally, oh Jesus, your shirt. Oh no. Oh. Great, now I'm moist.
By the way, just a reminder that this show brought to you by Duncan Hines Brownies, everybody. Duncan Hines Brownies, the moistest brownies there are.
All right, I'm gonna introduce the front row. How about that? We're changing the order just a little bit today, guys. We're changing a few things on the show today, which I think you'll notice. Some of them you won't. We had a fun meeting yesterday, fun group. We had some chicken wings and hung out as a group for the first time ever, and it was kind of fun. We had a good time, so it was great fun actually. So anyway, we've got a great front row today. We have in the front row, we have Carrie M. We have Zara, who's a Patreon member. That's why she's in the front row. We have Dina. We have Tam, also on the Patreon. We have Tony. We have Ron, Patreon member himself. We have Frank, also on the Patreon. And Jessica Keibel's here from the Patreon. So those are Patreon front row people. And the regular front row people, we're very excited for you guys to be here. And now I'm going to introduce our 2 amazing comics that we have today. We've got 2 amazing comics, both returning champions. We have Mike Paramore's here. Mike, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I think I'm good. If anybody can hear me, I'm not even sure what's happening with my tech skills.
We hear you.
This could not be happening right now. I have no idea.
No, it looks great, but with that background, we're going to know where you live very quickly. So you better hide all those plants and shit.
I am prepared for that. That's my baby picture, actually.
Oh, nice.
By the way, I've just learned the way that Mike holds a cell phone is it's like this.
Well, no, I don't want to tell you why I was doing. Well, okay, I'll tell you because he said my name right when I flushed the toilet, so I had to run out. So y'all, I had to run out. So I'm just now getting settled, so I should be good.
Well,
But when you're running, it's very hard to stay stationary.
that is.
I understand that completely, Bud, and I think the main thing Steve was just trying to point out was just try to stabilize it whenever you do get stuck.
Yeah.
My favorite part is how many people are going to try to fix their own computers watching this right now. Like,
And by
why
the
is my
way,
screen
Mike,
flipping?
don't let Ben give you shit. A couple weeks ago, he did a Nowhere show. They announced his name while he was in the shower. He just got a T-shirt on and did the show with no pants on from the waist down, including underwear. So don't let him give you any shit about flushing the toilet. That's just something that happens sometimes. We also have Jessica Michelle Singleton is here again, another returning champion. Jessica, how you doing?
Yes.
Hey, I'm good. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me. I considered running to my toilet just to be funny, but I failed. But I did turn my camera so that you know I have books, so I seem smart. Look at that. Great.
Wait, hold on. Is one of those for dummies?
Judaism for dummies. Yep. And there's the Idiot's Guide to Hinduism. I don't know who I am. Okay.
That's
Help
great
me.
That's great that you have books, but that has to be the world's thinnest bookcase I've ever seen.
It's very tall.
Is that supposed
tall
to be a
and
CD
thin.
tower? Is that a
I
CD
like my
tower
bookcase. Yeah, and I mean, I don't fucking know. It's something that was probably near the garbage. It's mine.
I just love it. It's a completely blank white wall with the world's tiniest bookcase just in one spot.
I'm an artist.
Jessica, do not let Ben Glebe give you shit for not having enough stuff. Okay.
I mean,
How
I'll be
dare
there.
you?
Offended by the white wall. A white wall offends the shit out of him. He's like, "What is this blank wall in your house, and why is it not covered with fucking paintings of shit?" That's
Agreed.
We're gonna do a fun
Agreed.
thing though. I want to do a fun thing with the Patreons if that's cool.
Let's
Patrons, if you're willing to participate, now we're going to give you some screen time here. So Taylor, we are doing word association. So give us one word. Taylor, throw a Patreon on screen. It's all the people with the stars in the chat. Throw a Patreon on screen.
Steve will say a word, and you say the first word that pops in your head in response. Is how that's gonna go.
All right,
All right.
excellent.
You hear me?
Frank? Yes.
Yep.
All right. Today's word is button.
Down.
Down. All right.
Bowers inspired. Bowers
Yeah.
inspired.
Yes, exactly.
Throw someone else on. All right. What do you got, Tam? Button.
Ben.
Ben.
cute as a button. That's where she was going with.
Yes.
Benjamin.
Let's go with that. That is
Or Benjamin Button.
It's clearly
Because he looks
Benjamin
so
Button,
young.
Bowers.
Benjamin Button. Got it.
My
All
youthful
right,
glow on my skin.
We'll put a button on that. Come back to it. So who? All right. So we got Ron. Button.
Yeah, I went for button up. That's a button up shirt. That's the way I do it.
Button up.
Button
All
up.
right.
Button it down,
Very
button
much
it up.
two sides of the same coin. Very much disagrees with Frank on this one. You guys are going to fight it
that's
out
why
later.
this country will never be able to get along perfectly. That's
Button up, no button down. Ah, fuck. Really? We're gonna argue about this
Yeah.
now?
Florida actually just voted. Florida just voted 50% for button up, 49% for button down, 1% abstained. So it's
and
I don't think they have- I don't-
100% of Floridians just ripped off all their buttons and ran into the streets.
I think it's cute that you think people in Florida have buttons. That's hilarious. The technology has not reached Florida yet. It's all snaps and zippers down there.
Georgia
Velcro.
actually voted the same percentage, but
Velcro.
only 10 people were able to get to the polls in time. We got two more patrons.
Shit, sorry.
Zara, button. That's okay.
What has Zara been eating over there?
Is that
Zara's been
Nutella?
enjoying something.
You win.
The spoon.
I thought it was moist brownies. I wasn't sure.
I'm a fan of moist. I'm a fan. Just saying.
You're a fan of the word?
Anyway, I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. Big fan. What was that? For sure. What was that?
I'm saying you seem like a person who'd be into moist. I'm just saying.
Very much so. So, button
I meant right.
was the word.
Yes.
Yes,
Button.
button.
Zipper.
Zipper. Okay. That's a good
Very
one. This
contrarian
is
of
the
you.
divide. Yeah.
Very.
And then all right. And then we got Jessica also. A word from Jessica. Perfect.
Yeah, his mic's not on, Steve. Only we heard that.
And I
damn
love
it. God damn it, Taylor. Stop being a ghost. Stop being a ghost.
I love also that Zara's answer is another airplane shout out. Win one more for the zipper.
Yeah.
Colonel Zip.
And then, wait, Jessica in the chat just said, you don't want to meet me. I'm irritable right now. Fuck yourself. Whoops. Jessica, we love you. Absolutely love you.
She mean to send that to Tinder?
Also, I'm so glad that the aggression didn't come through in the chat at all.
Oh, I want to try something. Can I try something real quick?
Sure.
Wait, what do
Can I
you...
try
Mushrooms?
something
Oh.
Do you have DVDs?
Rapid fire. Okay, here we go. Just off top. Let's do Moist Crashers, Varsity Moist, the Truman Moist, Moist Mile, Ace Ventura, Pat Moist.
I was going to go with Moist Detective.
Moist
but also
Detective,
good.
yes.
Yeah, Moist Detective. Yeah, that's definitely.
Planet of the Moist Apes. The Last Moist Scout.
What a weird movie collection you have. That's such a strange collection of movies.
Also,
What-
you have DVDs. Did they not, during the pandemic, are they not picking up garbage? Like, what's going on?
So I take care of my grandma, and like grandma stuff just comes with grandma. This whole thing.
So that's your
last
grandma's last Boy
Scout?
Scout?
She loves it because it starts out on that crazy scene where they shoot someone during a football game. Grandma's really into that.
She's very much into that type of stuff. She has a horrible sense of humor.
Paw Patrol right now? What are you doing? What is happening?
No, that's the fish. I wanted to show you the fish. Well, yes, that is Paw Patrol. I did not notice that.
Oh. Anyway, Bowers.
Bowers, why do you even know what Paw Patrol is?
Hell of an ink blot, Bowers.
I got
was
that
amazing.
right? Wait, that's really what that was? I was just kidding. I have no idea what Paw Patrol is. I just heard about it from.
I feel
From the kids you hang out with?
No, honestly, it was on Parks and Rec or something. I literally was throwing that out like it was a cartoon I heard about.
He heard about it from the older sister of his friend.
Dodge Moist.
We can't, Mike. We can't do this
We're
with all
moving
your
on,
mother,
Mike.
with all your grandma's movies.
Mike, we're moving on. We got to do a stand-up set at some point.
I mean, he's got 5 minutes if he wants to do the rest of his fucking videos. That we can do that as a set, I guess. But
just
And
5 minutes.
I also want to sadly report that I just went frantically running to every room of my house and I can't find my DVDs. I don't know. Carmel is slowly starting to throw stuff away when I'm sleeping. I don't know what's happening. It's not cool.
Yeah, she actually sold those on eBay. Yeah, she got a whole lot for them. She got $1 for the whole collection. It was real windfall.
Your lack of respect for props is disgusting.
I agree.
Thank you,
Face on my
Jessica.
face.
It's almost like you don't get the joke or its relation to the subconscious, do you, Steve?
I only have one DVD, guys. I only have one DVD, and it's my old wedding video. That's for my.
Boy,
second
that is
marriage.
not what I thought you were going to hold up.
I
was
thought it
ready
gonna
for
be
a
the
big
DVD.
gaping asshole.
I really thought it was going to be the DVD of Jay Leno's headlines. I was positive.
Did I? Also, how insane that the only DVD you've held on to while you are living with Chrissy is one of your multiple past marriage DVDs.
Well, I only kept it because I wrote the ceremony. It's basically an airplane. We airplaned an actual wedding ceremony, and I wrote all the jokes, and it's very
It's
funny.
your first special?
Yeah, it's my first special. I showed it.
Did you keep that DVD as a credit? Holy shit.
No, when I got married the second time, I wrote this hilarious ceremony, and people wanted the DVD, so I made like 100 of them and sent them to people. And then for months, or 2 years actually, I'd be in in bars in Indianapolis. People like, dude, you're Bowers. I saw your wedding video. It was hilarious. Like people that didn't know me were watching this random wedding video because it was so funny. I'm being serious. It's funny.
I'm having a lot of joy in my brain picturing you watching your great comedic writing achievement in your living room, just laughing, and Chrissy sitting there being like,
Yeah, I can't believe that didn't work out for you.
By the way, if you want to know how much of a total dick I am, if you notice the date on this, okay, so it's November 20th, 2004. That was our wedding anniversary for me and Angela. Chrissy and I started dating somewhere in November. She doesn't want to get married, so we're never going to get married. So finally I'm like, well, we got to pick a date. What's the first date? Is it the day you kiss, the day you sex? Who knows when you start a date? So I said, can we just make our anniversary November 20th so I don't have to remember a second date? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So that is our anniversary too. We just grandfathered it in. That's how great Chrissy is, that I just didn't have to memorize a second date.
By the way, we're going to add a new Patreon tier. If anybody wants to join the Patreon, not only do you get to play word association, but you get to watch Bowers' wedding. Can we do that, Bowers?
Yes, you get invited.
I can put it in right now. We can do a watch party if you want. No pants, people. We can do a watch party.
You get invited to Bauer's wedding. This is incredible.
Just
Tony, who's here. Click the Tony real quick. Tony was the officiant. He actually married us. That was the guy who was our priest or whatever you call it at a wedding.
So Tony, I pray you wore the same visor during the ceremony. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was upside down.
I would just love to see a director's commentary on wedding video of someone who's divorced. Like, that's incredible. Just the idea of like, do you take this woman till death do you part? And just be like, turns out no, we didn't.
Yeah.
That was parted way earlier.
That was part of it.
Yeah.
My favorite moment of the DVD, honestly, is my best friend Phil. He was the best man, and he went up and sent a letter from the Huey to the Broad Riplians, and then deadpan read the lyrics to Huey Lewis and the News is The Power of Love in a church. It was hilarious. So that was very
like funny. As if it was like a
he's like, the first time you feel it, it might make you mad. Then it'll make it was very well done.
That's
honestly
great.
that's funny, but it doesn't seem like the respect that matches a marriage that began at a Zales.
Oh, this isn't the Zales marriage. This is the bucket of balls at the driving range marriage. It's a whole different. This is way classier.
Yeah,
this is a better marriage.
Right.
What's funny about this ceremony is
mistake.
all of our friends and family are dying laughing, and then you pan over to Angela's family, who was pretty religious, and they're just all stone faced, like me doing jokes on this show. Like they fucking think I'm the worst person that ever fucking lived. It's very hilarious.
I do think that it is a little ridiculous that he would read the song lyrics as if it's serious at a marriage ceremony that began as satire. I think that let's do a comic. It's like 3:30. Let's do a comic.
Can we do some super chats to catch up?
I was going to catch up with Rachel, then we were going to do a comic.
Yeah,
yes.
so we've got quite a bit to. So I just wanted to give shout outs. So there was quite a few people that tipped a few bucks. There was Ben Garver, Lucifer, Jessica Kibble, Jen Johnson, and then there was 3 comments I really liked. Renee Hutchison said, Queen Rachel and Zara on opposite sides of the moist divide. Can their budding romance overcome the odds?
Dragon Ball Z.
We had Shannon Kerr, $20, and she said, I think it's so great that you guys went out the other day to protest. It was nice to see Bowers in a regular jacket. And then I really
wait, hold on, just real quick, just the idea of like Bowers showing up at the Black Lives Matter protest with your fucking Pac-Man jacket. That would have been so ridiculous. Like, or just wearing one of those like sequiny jackets. You would have looked like an influencer.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been a solid move. No, I don't think so.
No, it would have been the worst thing ever.
No, I appreciate it. Plus, it was 90 degrees outside. I wasn't going to wear a jacket when it's that hot.
Yeah.
And then the last comment I really liked was from Savannah. She tipped the show $6.52 and said, let my man say whatever he wants, however many times he wants, with however many buttons buttoned as he wants.
Yeah, I think that was about me. Thanks, Savannah. Boom. All right, we are going to get to a comic now. Hopefully he doesn't just read his DVD collection, but maybe he will.
Let me just quickly apologize, Bowers. I'm sorry that I was rough with you during your statement earlier. I feel bad, and I think I should give you a little more slack during these episodes. I feel as though I'm probably being a little harsh with you, and I'm sorry. I've been a bad friend.
Why did you turn those over? We can't see the titles.
Hold on a second. Those 5 turned around, I'm going to guess are yours. Oh, okay, no. I really thought that they were 5 copies of his own special. I
I
really
thought it was all
thought
I thought it was all idiot test DVDs, but okay.
No,
Yeah.
but
Chappelle's in there.
please
That's a good
notice
one.
this one right here. You see this one?
Airplane.
Yeah. Yep.
It's-
Don't
it's
say
like-
that I don't own Airplane, because I do.
Okay.
Wow, you got us.
You should be saying I don't own no Airplane, goddammit. I got an
Yeah.
Airplane. Let's do this.
And by the way, yeah, if we had done this show 9 years ago, I would have had a hell of a DVD collection. But instead, I don't anymore. Because what the fuck? Okay, let's have a
Yeah, Steve, why don't you just go get a DVD collection for $1? Apparently.
Because I don't want garbage in my home.
He's not going to buy your DVD collection, Ben.
But if he was, we could say, Ben, I'll give you $500 for those DVDs. He'd be like, no, I don't know, man. I'm going to need these at some point.
My
But
DVD
then
collection is
someone could say I don't
90%
have
Johnny
Airplane.
Carson.
And Girls Gone Wild. Hey, you have a DVD of Maybe Me Once Drunk in College.
Do I have Girls Gone Wild in this pile? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes, you do.
This one down.
On Blu-ray, no less. Holy shit.
Well, definition's very important in a video like that.
I love the idea that you said I have Girls Gone Wild in this pile because whether or not it was like you could have just done that. What? I have a Girls Gone Wild. How did that get in there? Like, no, it wasn't that at all. It's like, what? I accidentally grabbed that. Oh shit! I definitely own this.
Grab the
I
wrong
thought that was
pile
in
of
the
stuff.
other pile of DVDs I own.
And by your DVD collection, I definitely need to know where you live.
Let me
All
just
right.
No, I just have to respond to this Girls Gone Wild situation here. Yes, I
You and me both.
Look, first of all, I'm just a big fan of Jessica's early work. Secondly, I was a young college boy, drunk one night, probably stoned, saw an infomercial and thought, this looks like a great idea. And, that's all I can say about that.
Sure. You didn't
Why
host
does it say
for a season?
2011 on it?
You grab random props from your office over the course of a 3-month period, and eventually you're going to pull the wrong thing out. And
Hey, Ben, can I just say, Ben, on that DVD, pulling the wrong thing out gets you beads.
I also have Johnny Carson Celebrate Christmas.
We don't care anymore. Yeah. Inside is another Girls Gone Wild DVD he's hiding from.
Girls Gone Moist. Johnny Moist Celebrates Christmas. Let's do a comic. Can we do a comic?
I've been reading a comic for about 10 minutes, Ben, so.
I honestly, I wish you did. I wish you would steamrolled me, and I wish you did. Jesus Christ.
I wish Dave Adler was here to show us his vast array of Girls Gone Wild memorabilia that he has.
Funny
I'm sure.
enough, he super chatted and then he sent a picture. I don't know how we can show it to everybody, but I'll pull it up on my phone. Get back to me later.
All right.
Of course. All right, we're going to bring our first comic up. A returning champion. You loved him last time. He's from Cleveland. He has a great special on Dry Bar, and you've heard him on XM Sirius Satellite Radio. You're very funny. Mike Paramore, everybody. Mike Paramore. Woo!
Beauty and Moist Beast. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I love the word moist. I've dived into a little bit of my hopeless romantic background while I'm in quarantine. It's been fun. I've liked it a lot. I just don't like that being single and being a hopeless romantic, because if you're single and a hopeless romantic, that just makes you creepy. Like I'm a super creepy dude. Like I do a lot of creepy things in the name of love. I stare at women like a lot, like all the time, like aggressive. Because I don't want to miss the when our eyes lock moment from the movies. Like full moist in. Like there's something about moist. there's no way I'm going to be able to stop that now. That's not. What I don't like is I don't think women know how to compliment men. That's what I don't like. I've gotten a lot of compliments that's just made me feel bad about myself. I'll get something like, hey Mike, you kind of cute. You look like Winnie the Pooh. And it's like, bitch, no, I don't. Winnie the Pooh is a fat fictional bear with no fingers. I have fingers. I hate honey, and I got several different pairs of pants that I wear all the time. And it's not a compliment, because no woman wants to fuck Winnie the Pooh. Like that's not a thing they want. And if you do want to fuck Winnie the Pooh, oh bother! I'm just laughing. What is a Winnie the Pooh movie? I don't even know. What's the Winnie the Pooh movie called?
Robin.
What, Will Robin?
Christopher Moist.
Christopher.
Robin.
Moist Robin? Okay, never mind. One thing I do not like though is trying to like flirt in a pandemic. That's all bad because I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but like you can be catfished in person now. Like you can you could see a girl and that not really be her. Like I didn't even know girls had eyelashes until the pandemic. What are eyelashes for? That's stupid as shit. I hate that so much. You just really you have sexy eyebrows and sexy lashes, and then like your mask comes off and your nose and mouth is like one thing. It's stupid. I don't like it. It's just a lot of Jessica Rabbits running around.
Yeah.
You have to be super old to know that reference. So don't know that reference. Moist Boys 2.
Moist Boys for life.
The heels have moist. Friday after moist. That's I can't stop doing that. So I do, one thing I don't like is now that you are on pandemic, you still like don't have no money, but you still have to kind of flirt. So now you're like have to learn how to flirt and be broke at the same time, which is it's not a good thing for me because my bank teller is sexy as fuck. Last time I was in there, I went in, I got her line. She looks good. I'm staring. She looks good. I'm staring. I noticed she kind of looked back up at me. Like we kind of had like a little moment for a second. That's when she smiled at me. And I'm gonna be honest, I peed a little bit on myself. Not a lot. This is no way you can't say it. I get up to the counter. I give her my account information and everything. She's doing her thing, and I just couldn't hold it in no more. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am. The next time that you get hungry, I'd like to be the man to feed you. Instant moist moment. Down at her monitor and replies, well, I don't think we both can eat on $8. Bitch. I'm so loud in the back. I hate her so much. She was loud for no reason. I've had bad altercations. I feel like women, like it's easy for a girl to get on my nerves now that I'm broke. Now that I ain't got no money, I was easy to get on my nerves, and not like my regular nerves, like my goddamn nerves. Because I feel like ladies, y'all do stuff y'all don't have to do. Like y'all do it just to get on our nerves. Like, like if you have, like this bothers me. If you have a child and that child is older than 1, and I ask you how old that child is, Can you please explain that to me in years, please? Like, I'm so tired of doing math in places I'm not supposed to be doing math. All right. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Then I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm at the park. A ball hits me in the leg. Turned around, little boy. Thought it was cute. Threw the ball back at him. He missed it, hit him in the nose, started bleeding. Not my fault. Why would you let a stranger throw a ball at your kid? Okay. He is extremely unathletic, and I don't give a shit. I don't know him. Where's his daddy at? I walk up to the mom and I asked her, how old is the little man? That's all I said to her. She replied to me, in a couple days, he'll be 106 weeks. Listen. I don't know why you mad at me, but I don't have a calculator on me, bitch. Okay, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mike Paramore.
Tip jar is open. Moist Paramore, everybody. Moist Paramore. One more time.
The moist hawk down.
Mike, I love that you did your whole set sitting in your grandma's house in front of the ottoman like you're not allowed on the couch. Like that.
If you guys want to throw him a couple of tips so that he can afford to get on the couch, that would be great. Tip jar is open. You could tip obviously the Venmo top right of the screen. You could at lastfromhome.com. You could PayPal, or you could super chat on YouTube.
Steve chastised me for my non-stable hand, so I found a way to do it. It's the only way.
Yeah, I know. That's what the show is. They rip on you for one thing, you fix it, and they rip on for the thing you fixed it for. It's what we do, dude. We just no, you can't ever win. That's how this show works. So, fuck off. I'm kidding. Great set, Mike. Good job. I liked it. What was the math you couldn't do? You couldn't do 106 weeks? That's the math you couldn't do?
Yeah.
No, because that's slightly over 2, and I was trying to carry numbers. I don't want to talk about it.
She said he was 13 months. I'm like, bitch, what's that in years? Well, fuck, it's not that hard to figure that one out. I don't.
And also, that was such a great. That wasn't the softest confession, but that was. Bowers was just trying to say, "Great set, Mike," but instead he said, "That's what this show is. They make fun of you for one thing, you fix it, they make fun of you for another. What can you do? Fuck you. Great set, Mike."
I wear a monologue on my sleeve, dude. That's what happens.
That's why you put your head through it without unbuttoning it first. You can't.
Yes, exactly. You guys are unbuttoning and buttoning shirts every day? You're doing that every day? You're button up shirts like a crazy.
We don't wear button up shirts every day.
Of white privilege, I haven't ever heard one. To put on a button up shirt with not unbuttoning any buttons, that takes a certain level of societal confidence.
No, that's mental illness.
What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Look, I understand this is a time where we are supposed to listen to black people, but I'm just gonna push back on that one. I don't think putting your shirt on without buttoning your buttons has anything to do with white privilege whatsoever.
It is, because that means that you don't have anything to worry about but how you put on your button-up shirt.
But I think he's putting his shirt on faster. He's not taking the time to worry about it because he's out there fighting for racial
justice. Do you
wear
stretchy button-up shirts? I don't even understand how you're doing that.
Okay, so when I wash a shirt, let me explain. When I wash a shirt,
once a year.
Even when I wash them every day, I don't unbutton these buttons. I unbutton this button, right, and then I throw it in the laundry. I just pull it off my head and I throw it in the laundry. And then when I take it off, I button this so it's on the hanger so it doesn't look stupid, and I just hang it up. Then when I take it off, I unbutton the button, I throw it over my head, I button this button, and I'm done. Like, it's very
I love that you're concerned about it not looking stupid on the hanger, but on you're like.
I'll point. I mean, I can't do anything about my body. I've been trying to make my body look like a hanger for years. I can't do it. I can't lift the last 60 pounds. It just won't come off.
Name me one black person that has time enough in their day to do that type of psychological inference on their shirt.
Now
I don't know that many black people. I get your point. What I'm saying, it's just I'm lazy. It's not. I'm just a lazy fuck. I don't want to button and unbutton buttons. I haven't tied a shoe in 10 years. I just stuffed my feet in.
Is it possible we could finish this conversation so I could turn my camera back on?
Oh, sure.
Because, well, no, I just didn't want to be a part of whatever the fuck was just happening. You got, all right. I thought you guys would find that funny. I was, all right, fine. Fuck it. Moving on. Rachel at least got it. Rachel got it. You guys didn't find it funny because you were involved in it, arguing about fucking racial privilege with buttoning shirt. All right, we're going to move on. There's other shit in the world.
All right, let's get to some money for Mike. We had first. I wanted to show Dave Adler's DVD collection.
Jesus.
Right?
Damn.
Wow.
Too much.
Right.
Way too
How many
much.
of those are Girls Gone Wild videos, you think? All of them?
So we had done talk. It was 25 Canadian and said for Mike to get Netflix.
And let me just explain one more thing here. I intentionally recently reorganized my DVDs, and I put that Girls Gone Wild DVD on the shelf behind another stack just in hopes Carmel wouldn't see it. And then I accidentally revealed it on the internet.
Just get rid of it. What are you doing?
I love the idea that you're just like, oh, I don't want my girlfriend to know that I have this. Better keep it.
Let me explain why I kept it.
It's autographed and it's a collectible? Why?
You're welcome.
I hate this episode, but let me explain. I kept it because one of my classic stand-up bits is making fun of a very stupid thing that a girl says in a Girls Gone Wild video. I wrote the joke like 15 years ago, and I wanted to always be able to prove that it was really in a video, so I kept the video for my old Minnesota joke, and that is why.
So you don't
In
even throw
case
jokes
anyone
away. You throw
called-
nothing away is what you're saying.
Wait,
Throw
in
nothing
case,
away.
in case
I don't buy it.
anyone saw
I don't
you
buy
do a
it.
joke about, and I know the joke you're talking about, I've seen your act enough, that the idea that the girl shouts out that she's from Minnesota during
Yeah.
the DVD, which I
Yeah.
did not know was based on a true story till just now.
No, I don't buy it.
But the idea
Mike doesn't
that,
buy
like,
it.
Someone's going to
idea-
question you.
That means at some point you said the phrase, you want to see something funny? Watch this Girls Gone Wild video.
I also love the idea that he's in the middle of watching a video, whacking off, and then he's like, wait a minute, that's a good premise. Hold on. Let me write that down.
Get those beads. Get that shirt. Oh, that's funny. I'll write that. That's good.
Did she just say Minnesota? What in the fuck? You know what? I can't turn my mind off. Dick's turned on, but so's my mind. So I gotta do this.
Do you see now why I don't watch this show?
All of a
Did
sudden,
you-
my
did
buttons
you
don't
at least-
seem so weird.
Did you at least stop touching yourself to write it down, or what did you do it at the same time?
Listen, it's been
Wait.
Perfect.
Like,
Perfect.
That was his face.
since I've seen these videos, I can't even remember. But did my mic cut out, or did my
You froze.
You froze
You're
on an
froze.
O face. You froze on an O face. It was amazing.
let me just say, fuck you guys so much, and also, I don't know. I hate this show. I don't like it. I never liked this show.
Rachel, what kind of things we catch up on before we get to Jessica so Ben doesn't jump off a building?
We had $5 tips from Dave Adler and Vatose, the Manslayer.
Nice.
We had
Nice.
a $10 Aussie tip from Dreaded Pirate. And
Dreaded or Dread?
Dread. Whatever.
Dreaded Pirate?
guys, hold on. We have a $10 tip from the breaded pirate. Real tasty. You simmer a little bit and then you put some flour. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Can you go
I
back
think
to
Rachel
making fun of Ben?
I think Rachel got a $25 super chat from Ben to mispronounce something to take the heat off of him. I think that's what just happened. He just said her. He's like,
Thank you,
fuck something
Rachel.
up.
You're welcome, Ben.
Yeah.
We
you.
had Jessica, Patreon, $25. I'm from the South, and I don't remember people doing that. It was confusing to live in New York. where everybody does that, how the 2-hour play date, what the F is a play date, I can't see. Jessica voice records.
I wanted some clarity too. Sorry.
We just lost Bowers. You
I
just
wanted
walked
to say,
Bowers.
what the fuck is play date anyway?
Yeah.
That was so. Those little glasses she had on. That was so fucking funny.
Do you like my glasses? I'm running low. I break them all the time, so I have glasses, and I'm down to. I think I got them at the LA airport actually because I didn't.
Did you make a necklace from that thing in the middle of the Ouija board? Is that a Ouija board thing on the front on your necklace there? What is that? Anyway, all right. Yeah, right.
You know, that's a good question. My daughter asked me that. I don't really know. It is an antique piece of glass, though. It's my bunny necklace.
Nice. All right, Rachel.
Yeah.
I gotta get you another comic.
And then
and I'm making
last one.
dreadlocks, which is funny. It's dread, Rachel. Dread.
Thank you, Jess. We had Zara, 20 Aussie, from the man who is responsible for a few of my students dating successfully. Big love, Mike.
007, tomorrow never moist. I can't stop.
Are we caught up, Rach?
Tamara Johnson, $10. So
perfect.
Mike. Yep, we're good.
All right, we're getting to our second comic, also returning champion. She's the host of her podcast, Two Filthy Nerds. Give it for Jessica Michelle Singleton, everybody. Woo!
Hey! Oh my God. Okay. Look, How to Be Moist. I'm just gonna do 4 books. Ready? The importance of being moist. Never eat moist. All right. Oh wait, one more. Be moist now. First of all, I need to talk about the moist thing because I'm not. I don't. And if you're that upset by the word moist, like you want to talk about white privilege, you're worried about buttons. There's women who are like moist. Why are you saying that? I can't. Oh, I'm upset. I need a manager. I feel like no one is more upset by the word moist than women who don't appreciate how moist they are. And once their pussies start, it happens to all of us, ladies. It's coming for us, and you're going to be like, "I'm sorry. I should have never forsaken moisture." My sweet God, because the thing is, here's my favorite thing about women of a certain age, our 20s. And hopefully beyond, I'm not ready to dry up. I'm coming. I'm so fucking scared. That's just a woman of a certain age. Like sometimes you're walking down the street and then you're like, you know what I mean? Like you're just like, hello, what's happening? But men will take so much ownership over a wet pussy. You ever hook up with a guy and he's like, yeah, fucking look what I did to you. And you're like, that's not. You did nothing. That's my body. You think you being like, oh, fucking yeah. No. So what am I? You ever have a guy? I'm so weird trying to be. I'm a physical comedian, and now I'm back to Girls Gone Wild. Me being like, you ever have a guy like try to? No, God, remember fingering? Remember when that was a big deal? Like, 4th grade, whatever. I don't know. Anyone else have an uncle? But no, is it even considered being molested if the relative is hot, or is it just like, oh, this is naughty? It's like, I mean, he's my uncle, but he looks like David Beckham, and he's a doctor. I'm not going to get a guy that good. Let me have this. I'm not going to do that, the rest of that bit, because who cares, But remember when, like, I don't know about you guys. I was born to be a slut. Like, I came out, shot out of my mom's pussy, just like, I'm here. Like, I wasn't even crying when I was born. Nothing was wrong. I just wanted to be spanked by the doctor. I was like, I couldn't wait. I was like, I can't, like in early high school, like, I can't wait to be fingered. And for what was it? Oh yeah, he fingered me. It never felt good. It was just some idiot kid like, And like boys are gross. Like we're all lucky our pussies didn't fall out. I'm sorry I'm lumping you all into this. A lot of you probably didn't get fingered on the squirrel cages at the Alaska State Fair. You know, that's my it's like, how else was I supposed to be respected by my peers? But even to this day, like grown men will just like try to go like, I don't know, do manual pleasure. Why am I jazz handsing? That'd probably be better. And they get like the outside of your lip, like, oh, fucking you like that? And you're like, I don't know who. No, nobody likes that. And it's also like that some men have gone so long in their life, like fucking bad. And I'm like, nobody has said anything to you. People have just allowed this to continue. We've got to stop. If you're a woman who goes like, that feels good when it doesn't feel good, a lot of us do it. We're nurturers. We are like, we're people pleasers. We want the other person to feel good, but you can't, but he's going to keep doing that shitty thing. It doesn't feel good. Eventually you have to leave. He can't satisfy you. And God forbid I come along to date this man after you. Not that I'm swooping in to pick up anyone's garbage. Who am I kidding? It doesn't matter. Bring on the garbage. But then I'm going to have to be like, why are you putting your balls on my elbow? And he'll be like, the last time you liked it. Get out of me. Moist white. Okay. What a time to be moist, huh? All right. There was another bit I wanted to do, and it's slipping from my moist brain. Feels weird. I think last time I was on here, I talked about depression. That's just in case anyone thought that was a cry for help. I just want to assure you, it hasn't gotten any better. But I'm trying everything. There's so many things. People will be like, you just got to get outside and get some sunshine. You know, it never does. You're right, Carrie. It doesn't get better. You just get more numb. And that's the thing, is that it doesn't get better. You just find better drugs and hope for the best. That's not true. I started trying to play a banjolele. You know how desperate you are to pick up an instrument. Do you understand? Let me show you something really quick. This wasn't part of the plan. I have a trampoline in my bedroom so that I can feel better. Got a little voice there. All right, it's working. Listen, I'm just going to end on this, but PSA, I cannot emphasize enough to the women watching. Hold on to your moisture as long as you can. I'm gonna leave just like my dad did.
Jessica Michelle Singleton, everybody.
Oh, hilarious.
If you want to tip, as always, tip jar is open. You can tip at the top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, throw in some Facebook stars, or of course you could super chat on YouTube. And just a quick reminder, Forsaken Moisture, not only are they playing at the Roxy next week, but then they are also playing at the Alaska State Fair.
I was shunned from the Alaska State Fair.
As a physical comedian, I can't see her as a physical comedian.
I loved your set, Jessica. Honestly, you just went wild. I loved it.
Dude. You can't really change all of you.
Yeah. Ben gives your set 3 beads up.
You can take the girl to the state fair, but you can take the state fair out of the girl.
I mean, the whole state fair has been in the girl, so let's just moment of silence for the state fair.
How many tickets was that?
It was just one bread bowl full of chili.
That's moist. Rachel, let's catch us up.
We had a couple show tips from before that I'd like to catch up on. So just
do a better show. Is that one of them?
Like, oh no, I got tips.
Savannah Martin had tipped the show a couple bucks, and then Ron Wayner had said moist a lot in one of the chats. And our entire YouTube chat is just filled with the word moist. It's fantastic. We had
moist.
Oh, that should have been the
I
game
love-
today.
I love
That was me in
our-
2017.
Never mind what I was gonna say.
I'll just say 3 men and a moist lady. Okay, what else do we have, Rachel?
Oh, thank God you said lady. Oh.
What do you think? I'm some kind of monster all the time, just some of the time.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Rachel. What else do we got?
Oh.
So we had Jess in our live audience, $25. It's usually the man with jazz hands who wonders why he doesn't get a second date.
Amen, Jess.
Right? I can totally relate to that. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I dated jazz hands for about a year, so.
Don't ever worry about if the guys are following you. It's really okay.
What else we got?
We have Dave Adler, $5. Great moist set, Jessica. And Zara, 20 Aussie. In Australia, we have a theme park called Wet and Wild, which is pretty much the central thesis of this episode. Solid.
Also in Florida, for the record.
Yeah.
Jessica.
All right, I think we're caught up.
All right,
Excellent. Let's play the game.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So again, it's
So-
change a plot with one word, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So our Patreon subscribers, we don't have a whole lot of game entries. So Zara's waving at me. Let's do Zara first.
I'm sorry. So I got last time on Dragon Ball Z, the Z Warriors tried to wish for moist. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I didn't know
That's it.
Dragon Ball Z had a plot, but okay, cool.
Oi, fight me.
Are we picking? All right, I'll watch it. All right,
I
I
think that
trust
is
you
the
enough
plot.
that I'll start watching. I'll start watching if you say it's
All right,
good. I
all
trust
right.
you.
Z, but not GT. We'll talk. We'll talk.
All right, send me what I'm supposed to watch.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody else? Carrie, do you have one? Nobody else is waving at me. Okay. So let's
right.
go to the ones that these are game entries that did not pay that I like. So starting us off is Shelley. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a sad story of a crazy factory owner who tricks children into forced child labor.
Okay.
And then Raz had one. A man is trying really hard to become a famous street hooker. 8 Mile. Okay, and so these are the paid entries. These are the ones we're going to be voting on. So first one, Randy Longmire. An adoptive family struggles with a sudden loss of balance, trouble speaking, and numbness in, and it's different strokes. Ben Garver donated to the show and then also had a game entry to cowardly go where many have gone before. Ellie, Pride and Prejudice. 5 sisters from an English family of landed gentry deal with issues of marriage, mortality, moistness, and misconceptions. Dread Pirate. He says, am I doing this thing right? Here it goes. A group of hobos go on an epic journey to destroy the One Ring.
That is how to do the game right. There are a lot of people that not get the game, but that is how to do the game right.
Shannon Kerr said, Reservoir Hot Dogs.
Great.
My favorite kind of hot dogs.
Renee
You have a
Hutchinson.
favorite kind of hot dog?
Oh yeah, for sure. Movie hot dogs in the in the foil in the drawer for an hour. Perfect. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. We have Renee Hutchison. A teenage genius deals with life as the youngest ever parking enforcement officer, Doogie Howser. Shannon Kerr, American neurotic gangster.
Nice.
Nice.
AV said The Walking Dead. Survivors of a apocalypse trying to stay alive under constant threat of attacks from mindless zombies. All right, Jenny Wheaton. Okay, this is bad. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Serial child predator, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, God.
Jen Winklepleck. First, she says, Ben shall have your kazoo soon. And for the game,
Yes.
Friday the 14th. Jason's stuck in quarantine and doesn't know what day it is.
It's over.
We've got Shannon Kerr, Moist Gangs of New York.
I think people just got confused on the game today.
Yeah, they got too.
Yep.
They got moist on the brain. They can't get
And there's
past
a
it.
lot
Yeah.
of, Jeremy
Moist
Day.
on the brain.
Jeremy Day, Spider-Man. With great power comes great irresponsibility. And then the last one that I see, is from Amina Sala. Some old chick tells the story of past quickies. Titanic. All right,
That's
that's
actually
it.
keeping true to the plot. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So comics, Jessica, which was your favorite one?
Oh man, I liked the Titanic one, but I feel like I don't know if it followed the right rules.
That works. You can vote whoever you want.
Yeah.
I just think it's a great way to explain Titanic.
All right, Mike.
Live moist or die hard. My favorite one is the one with the one Friday the 14th. That was genius.
All right, Rach.
I liked Randy Longmire, an adopted family struggles with sudden loss of balance, trouble speaking, and numbness. Different strokes.
All right.
Even though that couldn't be further off the entire way of game system. Fair enough.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Friday the 14th myself. That's what I'm going with Mike's. I like Friday the 14th. That was my favorite one. Ben.
I am going with one that followed the rules and was very damn funny. Lord of the Rings, a bunch of hobos looking for the one true ring.
That is also the one I want to vote on, and so it's a tie. So I think that we're gonna have to give it to the one that actually played the game. So the one that abided by the rules is a group of hobos. So that is the winner. If you want to claim your prize, email us at laughfromhome.com and claim your prize. And thank you all for playing the game. Comedians, do you have any entries that you would like to add?
No.
I also was extremely confused by that game.
Okay, fair. I'll give
I
you.
can't even write a
couple
log
of
line for my
examples.
own pilot.
And I just got 3. Ben, how many do you have?
I have 4.
All right. So here
Which
you
means
can do,
8.
Yeah. So here you
Actually,
go.
4.
You go first. Then we'll go back and forth. What do you got?
Sure. I'm very happy to do so. We've got what the bleep down the moist hole.
What? No,
No, we're not.
We're not doing moist.
And were you confused by your own game you made up?
The Wizard of Moist. We've got
no.
Where the moist things are. And oh shit! Great.
Oh no!
I just
You just
spilled
destroyed tens of dollars worth of property.
I just spilled iced coffee all over my DVDs and all over my cables and inside my bucket full of change. So I now have a shitload of wet change.
Moist
Wow.
change.
Moist. Oh, you're moist.
We moist. Why we moist?
Which, by the way, can I just say that the only reason Ben owns Where the Wild Things Are is because he saw wild in the name and got confused.
Are you not going to end this with "Girls Gone Moist"? Is that not what the final punchline of this is? Because holy shit!
I already made that joke earlier, and so no, I'm not gonna.
All right, my entries to the game that no one understood were Cheers, where a retired baseball player from Boston buys a barn. We have The Wire. That's a show about the people of Baltimore and their crochet needles. And Friday Night Lights, which is a drama about Texas's obsession with high school creationism. So, and
I thought we had to change the plot. I thought we had to change the plot.
Yeah. Just in case Ben didn't enjoy that, here's one for you. No.
You have the same tits.
Got the same tits is a great T-shirt for a fact.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Wow. All
Didn't
right.
expect
Well,
that to happen on the show. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wow.
Holy shit. You're welcome, Patreon.
all right. Well, I think we've done it. I think we figured this out once again. I do want to. We're gonna change our way we do plugs a little bit. So we're gonna bring the comics in right now. So Jessica, Michelle, where do we find you? Where are you at in the world? What's going on?
You can follow me all over the internet at JMS Comedy, and I have 2 podcasts, Two Filthy Nerds, which is a Harry Potter podcast, and Ignorance is #blessed, and that's just an interview style podcast.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for
Mike,
having
where
me,
do we find-
Jessica.
Love you.
Love you
Mike,
guys.
Mike, where do we
Love
find
you
you at in the
too.
world? Other than your grandma's.
Instagram at Mike Paramore Jr. And I'm also doing a new streaming show for Dry Bar Comedy, a relationship advice show that's going to be informational and hilarious called Let's Be Honest with Mike Paramore. So it's going to be Tuesdays at 8, premieres next week on the 16th. I'm going to be interviewing people, giving relationship advice. People can write into the show, and I answer questions and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So check me out on that.
All right,
cool.
and also Mike, before you go, just real quick. So Mike is one of the winners of our Friendly Shoulder Grant, which the show has supported a great deal. And Jessica applied for it. Mike, do you have any advice for how to win?
How to win the grant?
Yeah.
You listen, I'm gonna be honest. I did some stuff for Steve that I'm not proud of.
Gone moist.
That's not what we meant by plug yourself, Mike. Jesus.
Yeah.
I will say that the pandemic brings out the survivor in all of us, and I don't want to be judged on that.
Hey, Mike, hilarious. The reason I asked you is, Jessica, you just won the Friendly Shoulder Grant. We wanted to tell you on the air. So congratulations.
You don't want to cry on air? Thank you. Oh my God. Yay. Thank fucking God.
Oh my God! It's like the
face
Alaska
she was making
State
on-
Fair.
Yeah, that's the joke I was going to make, Steve. That's what she looked like at the Alaska State Fair. Same
State
face.
Fair, yeah. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Jessica. You deserve it. We're happy to have
You
you.
do.
Thank you. Oh, I love you guys.
Thanks,
Right
Jess.
back
You're
at
the
you,
best.
Jess.
Oh God. So moist.
Oh, may I recommend a different book? You can try Moist Chicken for the Soul.
Chicken soup for the moist.
Yeah,
How do you not have
for the moist?
How do you not have Moist for Dummies? I think that would be an easy book to write. Right?
I'm gonna write it. This is it. Oh, thank you guys. That really means a lot to me. I could really use it. I have no work booked.
Well, we're
Like when your uncle fingers you, by the way.
you're just like, damn it, play G. Audience, we love you as always. Thank you much for joining us, and of course, especially to our Patreons. Thanks for helping support the show. If you guys want to join the Patreon, you can do so. Patreon.com/SDSC. It's very simple, very easy, and join us, and then you can be on screen with us. That said, goodbye, Jessica and Mike. We
All right, thanks, guys. Good to see you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Medea's moist Christmas.
All right, Bowers, what do you have coming up?
You can find me at Bowers Comedy, and I've got this coming Friday, Adam Ray, nowherecomedyclub.com. I'm hosting for that show, so check that out.
Awesome.
Ben.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Ben.
On June 19th, I'm doing my Ben Gleben and Friends birthday show at Nowhere Comedy Club. There will be prizes for lucky audience members. There will be special guests. Bowers and Steve are both on the show, and we're booking some other amazing guests as well. So please get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. That's all I got on that.
What's the date on that again?
June 19th.
Got it.
All right, cool. Well, coming up, if you guys haven't caught my movie on Lifetime, Moist Yoga Instructor, I really recommend you give that a watch. Yeah, I have the show coming up tomorrow.
Psycho Moist Instructor would also be a really good movie to watch.
Yeah, that's what Jessica stars in that. And we have tomorrow. Tomorrow I have my full headlining set at Nowhere Comedy Club. And then next week, I have the director's commentary version of Secret Optimist. So it's a fun watch party where we talk about kind of what went into each of the jokes. So check that out. And every Saturday, the Ask Us Anything show with Daniel Muggleton, all of those at nowherecomedyclub.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, Rach, thanks so much for hanging out again. Hope that didn't make you too moist or unmoist or whichever one you don't like or which one you do like. But you know, whatever.
I am adequately unmoist. We did have a last tip that came in from Zara, 50 Aussie, and said, "Make it rain, Steve."
Love it.
All right, night, guys.
Thanks, Rach.
Good night, Rachel.
All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry I buttoned my shirts wrong, and I only have one DVD and one book. But other than that, I'm having a fun time in the world. So, let's keep going on. And you know what? I don't think we have to post this, but like, how hard is it to say racism is real and racism is bad, and then people fucking argue with you? It's fucking crazy. I just don't understand what's going on. So I guess that's my thing. Racism is real and racism is bad. Start telling people that, and hopefully we can fucking make a difference in the world. But you guys have been fun. Yes. We'll talk to you Thursday, or not Thursday, fucking Friday.
One of the best things I saw about that actually was a fake quote where it said, "Oh yeah, if I'm racist, why do I have all of these prepared excuses?" Pretty hilarious. And that said, always enjoy doing the show. I'm gonna head out, watch one of my favorite movies, which is Moist Encounters of the Third Kind. So thank you guys. It's a follow-up to Close Encounters of the Moist Kind. You guys are wonderful. That's it for me.
Thank you all for being with us. My favorite movie, obviously inspired by us, the three male hosts of this show, is A Few Moist Men. And but this has been, yet another embarrassing episode for me. Sometimes the show makes you feel like you don't want to be here, but you stick it out. You stick it out because you're a professional, and so you stay there. You take it on the chin, and I am just so proud to be part of a show that makes me feel like that. And I will stand here proudly before you until the day this show is done. Let me just quickly show you what's in the box also. Here you go. Hold on. There you go. And there it is. I hope it was worth the wait. I hope it was worth the wait, you guys.
That's what's in the box.